Hey everybody, it's Shadowstar on my own once again for more Crash Team Racing. Last time we finished off the entirety of the beach world, with the exception of the Skull Rock challenge, which I'm saving for its own video when I'll do all the purples together, which means it's finally time to head to the next world. As you can see, once again I'm switching up the characters. This time will be Coco, since we'll actually be driving on Coco Park this time. Before we can even get to the world, we have to go through this in-between section, which is actually a section we'll be coming to much later, as there is the entrance to the boss, but we'll be ignoring that, and that, but we just go through here to lead us off to our next set of 4 tracks. Right, this will be a simple video, no CTRs, no relics, it's just the normal races. I can do that. No me screaming in frustration because I can't get boxes. Starting off with Coco Park. Alright, this is an easy one, and that's why I'm Coco. Also, Coco's fun. Not as fun as Nina or the panda, but she's a fun character, you know? She does have some cool costumes. I think out in Crash she probably has the most costumes, but I'm boring and lazy, so I'm going as default Coco, because why not? Anyway, back to the loading screen game. Get used to seeing them a lot. Any second now, game. Whenever you're ready. We've got all day, game. There we go. Well, the game's behaving itself, unlike last time I tried to play this game and it was having lots of buffering, but maybe it's just behaving itself much more nicely today. Anyway, let's go. Coco Park. Easy peasy. Probably the easiest track in the game. Super wide track. And yet I somehow miss it because there were people in the way. It is a fun one. I have done this track a few times for Ring Rally. It's one of those tracks you can do a few times for Ring Rally that's really fun. Because, again, there's no shortcuts, so you really just got to master it. Although there is a bit of a jump up here, where they like to put rings and they progressively get higher and higher. Oh, okay. Yes, got the golden apple. Doesn't really affect me in adventure mode, but it gives me more stuff like coins. Not that it matters, I've unlocked all the characters. And again, the fact that I can get a mask in third is wild. Mario Kart would never. But whatever, let's just enjoy this leisurely drive down Coco Park. Apparently, one thing I do like is in both Nitro Kart and even Tag Team Racing, apparently Coco has some really good dialogue that she doesn't have in this game. The one thing I love about this game is some of the dialogue they give some of the characters is absolutely a joy to listen to. She's got some good ones when she gets hit. She's got one where she's like, I'm telling mom and dad if I knew who they were. That's one of the best ones. I think that was in Tag Team, which I haven't actually played. I think Nitro Kart had a few good ones too. Not just for Coco, but for a few other characters. They have made this track look far more vibrant and rainbowy. And there's a statue. But again, I'm so far ahead of everyone. But whatever. Gotta get this done. It's the CTRs and the relics that will actually give me... Why am I getting a mask in first place? It's nice to hear Coco's voice in a normal voice. Because somebody I know likes to always have her in her baby form with a high-pitched voice. That's a lot of points. But also I'm doing it on the weekend, so I get weekend bonuses. Right, let's go, game. I'm gonna get so many coins for doing adventure mode. It gave me like 200. Oh, well, that's true. I got extra because if you hit the floating apples, you get extra. Sometimes you'll see a glowing box with an apple, and if you can catch up to it, you get extra coins. So there's lots of good ways to collect coins fast if you do want to collect them just to unlock more skins. Because there is a lot of skins. Again, here with that hat is adorable. Is that Polar? Brown Polar looks weird. And she's got a selfie.
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
Right, let's go. Next track. Yes, I already said let's go, Coco. Double gem challenge is there. Next one's here, but also here, if you find all 5 golden eggs only in one file, which are scattered around through the world, and bring them here, you unlock a new character. Which is odd because it's one of the 2 characters that you can unlock that was DLC. Well, free update DLC. That and the item box character. I suppose I should play as the item box eventually. But I'll be Coco for now. Don't know who will be next episode. Obviously I've got to be Papu Papu at some point, since I unlock him in this world. Whatever. It's time for Tiger Temple. That's another fun one because there's a nice shortcut we can do. As soon as the game lets me play it. Whenever you're ready, game. We've got all day. Anyway, let's go. Tiger Temple. Very similar to a Crash Nitro Kart level. Well, I mean, that came second, but still. Not Tiger Temple as in Tiny Tiger, but Tiger Temple as in Pura, the adorable cat. Okay, it's an item box, fine. I just want one box so I can show off the thing. Plus I'm going to need it when I do the CTRs. There's a splits whenever she jumps. There we go. Have any projectile weapon, including a mask or throwing an item bottle. And if you shoot it at this little thing here, it's a door. And that gives you so many apples and you can just cut ahead of everyone. And now the rest of the race should be nice and easy, because you'll never, ever see a computer player take that shortcut. Even if the door is already left open from somebody else, you will never see a computer player take that shortcut. So if it's only you playing, no humans, well, what the hell just hit me? I just spun out, but I didn't lose any apples. What the hell, what just happened? I don't actually know what just happened. It's like I hit an item box that didn't exist. Whatever. Ow. It's fine, because the shortcut's always got boxes. Although I miss those item boxes. It's not just Tiger Temple. It's interesting. It's Tiger Temple for Pura, but aesthetically, it's more like the ruins levels in Crash 2. And I guess a little bit of Crash 1, like a little bit of Sunset Vista, but mostly those night ruin levels you see in Crash 2. But god, I don't want to ever see Sunset Vista ever again. That's like the worst level in Crash 1. It's a level that made me rage quit the original Let's Play, which we still haven't gone back to. Look, I suck at Crash 1, okay? Didn't get to open a shortcut, but that's fine. Now I get to actually show what's here. Nothing. Why is there a giant gorilla? There are giant gorillas in Crash 2, is there? Maybe I forgot. Okay, let's go. Let's finish a race.
And that's how it's done.
Okay, the dialogue, while good, does get repetitious very fast. Come on, game. You can load. Awkward, quiet loading screens for everyone. Alright, let's go. Hey, look! Paul's brown again. Guess he got sunburned.
You win a trophy.
Yeah, we know. Next level. This one's a wild one. Especially for CTRs and especially for Ring Rally. Okay, there might have just been a small blip during that loading screen. It was actually an interruption. I had to restart things. Don't panic, it's all good. It might have been just a small blip you might have noticed during the loading screen, but nothing of value was lost. Just to redo this race. Alright, let's go. Papu's Pyramid. Hopefully I actually do better than this. Or get shot immediately and hit a wall. You get stuck here, these corners get really annoying. Anyway, this track's interesting because there's actually quite a few shortcuts. There's one coming up right here between those two walls, but you pretty much need some sort of a boost. There's one right here that's super easy to... if not if I get hit by a bomb. And now, there's one here where just over this jump, you can do a complete 180 and skip like this entire bend here. Oh, that's a bad place for a TNT. That's a bad place for a TNT. That's a bad place because, like, I didn't have enough hops to get it done. But yeah, that bit near the end, that bit is so notorious because in both time trials, the ghosts will go there, and in Ring Rally they put the rings there, and don't get caught in this corner either. In Ring Rally they have to like to put the rings there, which on one hand, it's very difficult. On the other hand, it does at least show off shortcuts that you might not have known existed. That ought to help me catch up. Let's go. There we go, yeah. Because that shortcut can skip this entire turn. And some of the ghosts that exist for time trial, they really pretty much expect you to know how to do that perfectly. And Ring Rally really expects you to get used to it. Which again, A, it's good for showing you things you might have missed. B, the boost will help you do it, because the rings give you boosts. But you don't really have to, there's no CTR here. There is a CTR over this jump, which we'll have to worry about later. Which again, easy as long as you have a boost. This one's super easy because you could just hop it and miss that box, but I don't need it anyway because I've already maxed out. I don't even know what Papu's Pyramid is based on. It's kind of based on, it looks maybe like it might be slightly based on the Sunset Vista levels, but not really. Whatever. Something, not every level has to be based on a thing, but I like when they are. I like when they are. Anyway, back to our usual loading screen madness. Any second now, we're going to stop seeing the loading screen. Any second. I guess the Papu Pyramid is sort of an Aztec theme, which they do like to put the Aztec stuff in here, which is weird because, like, Crash in general, they like to base it more on the Pacific Islands, but Aztec is Central America. Whatever. Doesn't have to be based on everything. Okay, Cortex just looks weird like that.
Congratulations, you win a trophy.
I sure do. Right, final race of this area, world, location, hub. Dingo Canyon. Another one which, okay, Dingo Canyon also doesn't feel like it's based on anything. Actually, no, I take it back. Not 100%, but I guess it's slightly based on like the car driving motorcycle levels from Crash 3. I mean, they are kind of just both, you know, USA deserty type places. Even though it's Dingo Canyon, so you'd think it would be more based on the Outback. They don't know what they want to do with these people, do they? He's a dingo, but he's in, like, the middle of Nevada. Whenever you're ready, game. Count how many times I say that during a loading screen. Yeah, because look, Dingo's Dino. This looks very much based on, like, the levels from... Not really, a little bit based on the levels from the motorbike levels, but otherwise it's just kind of a generic desert. Which is not what the Outback looks like, so... Whatever. They put Dingo down here. Like it's American desert, but Australian desert animal. One's perfectly fine. No crazy shortcuts in this level. The hell is that engine? Okay, easy peasy. There is the one of the hidden boxes is in that waterfall is very annoying to get to. Alright, blew me up, fine, see if I can. Didn't there used to be things that would roll upon the ground and hit you? Is it not in this game, or am I hallucinating? Yeah, there used to be, Oh wait, there they are. I guess they're, like, what are they supposed to be? Really fast-moving echidnas? Or, not echidna, what's the other thing? Porcupine? I thought there was one more during this stretch here. No, guess not. Wait, there it was. It exists. It's all good, guys. I wasn't misremembering. Please hit you, because otherwise... There we go. God, his cap screech is horrific. Oh yeah, just miss the zoom. It's big and green, but you somehow thread the needle of the boxes. How many times am I gonna just drive through the middle of boxes?
Check this out. And that's how it's done.
Right, easy peasy, done. Ignore me banging my controller on the table. Loading screen, lots of screens, they are loading screens. It's loading screens. Loading screen, lots and lots of screens, it's a loading screen. We'll load your screens. Lots of screens of the loading times. Lots of times for the loading to occur. Okay, that's enough for me. That's not even a wrong song. That's just... Engine have a carrot in his head? I thought these costumes are insane. Oh yes, cutscene time, finally. Oh, that's right, he gets brought in by the people.
Papu wanting action to lay Boom down big and prove Papo is world's best driver.
How did that one guy survive?
You munch tracks.
Again, I like that they put way more effort into these cutscenes. That's a good point. They've got all these, like, completely random characters, including an item box. They don't have any of the island people as a playable character. Like, they've got generic scientists from Crash 3. They don't have the island people as a playable character. They should have put one of them as a playable character. That would have been interesting. You didn't hear that. Nobody heard that. I did not just burp on the mic. Nobody heard it, okay? It's fine. Nobody heard it. You definitely didn't hear it. Nobody go back and see if you heard it. Anyway, let's get on with the race. Missed my starting burst. Missed him. What is his item of choice? I can't even remember. River, is it? Yeah, it's bottles. It's bottles. Some of them are red bottles, which makes it really annoying to try and shoot because they don't let you shoot your items when it's red. Oh, I missed the jump. But I hit him, I think. Yes, I did. Which means if it's... Once I get ahead of him, I should be fine. Sounded more like Pinstripe's laugh. Alright, stop. Never mind. I've noticed they didn't know how to program him throwing infinite bottles during this big climb. Don't hit the red, I'm fine. There we go. Now we're clear. I said we're clear. Fine, missed the jump, you idiot. Come on, hit my nitro. I think he did, he flashed red. Oh yeah, sizable gap first now. He's a big guy, he'll easily hit that red one in the middle of the path. He's also gonna, he's a heavyweight, he would have trouble with these big tight turns. Now, for a heavyweight, why'd you have a track that's full of tight turns when you're a heavyweight? Phew. Final stretch, don't you pull ahead of me and rubber band like you just did.
And that's how it's done.
Whew, the rubber banding on these boss fights is insane. Because you think you should be able to get ahead of him and then just speed ahead because he can't hit you.
Today. Maybe Papu not eating a big breakfast. You are fast for being so small. Here's key to help. Oxide much bigger problem for you. Him not as big, but him much more grumpy.
Is that supposed to be any accent? Doesn't sound like any accent at all. It's just kind of a generic big voice. Also, don't know who's doing the voice of it. I suppose it's not nearly as stereotypically ethnic as his original voice in Crash Team Racing was, but now it's just kind of super generic. I guess they didn't know what to do with it. I guess they didn't want to make it too on the nose. Make it slightly more generic so it's no less, you know... I don't know. I don't even know where I was going with that sentence. But whatever. Open the key to the next door, but we're not going to the next door. Because of course, now, we've got CTRs and relics. CTRs will come first, though. So, I say, next time, we'll do the CTRs of the second world and other things as well. See you next time, guys.